We saw HBox get a pretty competitive set against Titus Swift up until, his power-up, where it didn't become close at all. We'll see if that'll be a similar case here.
I gotta say, the first interaction ending up with Medz off stage is an ill omen for the rest of the set to come.
Definitely don't want to do that again. It's great that you survived, and your next mission should be to not put yourself in that situation again.
My
God.
God.
Call out the pound.
Wow. That just kills. That's so sick.
Ooh, the T drops as well. That's the AZ classic right there. Part of what makes HBox really good actually is his pounds. In a way where it's unfortunate. Ooh, really good. But
yeah,
he's also really good at calling off.
What is? Oh my God. That was terrifying. What an odd way to choose to punish the rest.
Yeah. But half of what makes HBox really good is the threat of pound. And you see like a weak form of HBox where he's just throwing pounds like whatever. But when he saves it at like last stock, last hit, or in an area you don't expect it to, or if you just get stuck in shine so you get up throw and rest, the pound becomes a lot scarier. And that's actually one of the things I'm looking out for, is that how is HBox using the threat of pound versus when he actually uses it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because you do have to kind of like, it also is like a get out of jail free card, right? If you just like threaten pound, and then the only way to punish it, or the only way to set yourself up to punish it is like retreat all the way to center stage. So if you're trapped in the corner, you can just like kind of get, oh my gosh.
Oof. So close.
Oh man.
Chase.
Oh man. Could have been a tech chase rest.
Again, he won't do it until 2030. Consistently. Like, I know he does it from time to time, but I have a feeling that one, they're reads, and secondly, he just probably like has like a weird understanding of it and probably learned it wrong.
Well, I bet like his first thing that he does in a set is like, can I get away with like a lot of random pounds? Because if I can, then I'm gonna win. Right. So I feel like he probably like saw that Medz immediately punished it. It's like, okay, I gotta be judicious with how I use this.
Right. He's an engineer. He wants to be efficient.
Yeah.
With his brain.
I feel like that's how everyone does, it's like you see what options you can get away with. Like if I can just run at you and you won't punish me, then I'm gonna do it because then I'll just win.
Yeah. Sometimes like it's good to chump check because like they won't always pass it. It's called an execution test because they need to pass it,
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, kind of. Oh, that's not very straightforward to puff to edgeguard. The creative way that HBox does to edgeguard is like use weak fair so they make a combo, but we see how hard it actually is to precisely set it up for it. Finds scrap. Works out for him. Ooh.
Living?
I'm surprised he didn't up there because Fox is
gonna die
at 0.
Yeah.
I'm a little questionable of a choice.
Maybe he's hoping for a suboptimal DI.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, who's not gonna DI in there,
Yeah, it's last stock.
Especially at last stock, where your instincts are telling you screaming at you to survive, such as that 3 DI-ins under those bears, so you'll auto-die for that.
Dude, that was like the most heartbreaking, well, depending on your worldview, I guess, the most heartbreaking set of all time. When
I don't think the H fam is thinking that. They're thinking they're popping off. They're popping off harder than H boxes.
I was talking about that one set. I think it was in like, I want to say like, I don't know, one of those game 5 sets that Zane lost to HBox over and over again, where like he just holds in on like every single back air and gets wall of pain from like 20 to 90. It's brutal. What's that?
That can you guess what pop off that was? I know you can't see my face right now, but it's very iconic. I'll say it again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a classic one.
And that's like definitely S tier pop off right there in the tier list.
Oh,
SS,
for sure.
Maybe.
Fricking frick, yeah. Wow.
But
it's moments like that I'm like, Medz is so efficient and clean in this matchup. Like, he could definitely do it.
Yeah, you think Fox is really gangster when he, just kills you like that, and then like laser camping until you realize that HBox is like crouching under it and grabs that running shine.
Oh, I thought that was a screen KO for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah,
everyone gangster until they get up arrested.
Yeah. And also like power shooting the lasers back, because that's like an underrated thing that nobody actually talks about enough. Where HBox is actually like, he makes camping not seem good with lasers.
Yeah,
like,
he gets hit by no
purposely
lasers.
did that fair to avoid that lasers.
Yeah. I don't understand. Like, you have to have so much focus and concentration to weave through lasers the way he does.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not thinking about. I mean, to be fair, Mark really can't. But like, I'm not thinking about weaving around lasers. But
yeah, especially not box
mobile.
Laser.
Yeah.
Like,
Puff is mobile enough to just like, you know, nair through it, wave dash under it, power shoot it back.
Oh my lord! It's expending tons of jumps.
Yeah, you know, HBox, also a very underrated thing. He's also really good at scraps. You know, we saw 2 separate situations. He grabbed his running shine, he up tilted.
Why is he not holding it left or right? Oh, he's just gonna die.
You know, that's why you don't hold left or right, because like there's a mix-up like that. Like it's really easy to like, you know, call out players like, oh, why don't you hold out? Why don't you hold in? It's because of that. Like
yeah, for sure. You want to hold. I feel like if you're getting up thrown, I don't know. You probably want to hold towards the stage though.
Just and then like get pound mixed up then.
Yeah.
And, like it's a little rough.
Yeah.
Like
sure.
there's definitely times where it's like it's very obvious what Puff will do, but it's easy to say that when you're not on the hot seat. Like that, you know, you're just holding in for dear life, man. We both know that was wrong to do, but try being the hot seat yourself, man.
Yeah. No, I mean I know. I'm not as good as these players, but yeah, you want to hold left there.
Of course. HBox is pretty good, man.
You know what? I'll be brave. I'll say it. I think HBox isn't too bad at this video game.
Very, very, very good. Let's say. So we see that HBox is dealing with camping very well. He is finding the necessary scrap situations, because I feel like that's also like probably actually the biggest determiner. Actually, is how well is HBox dealing with scrap situations?
Yeah.
So, Puff, you kind of like see them play too passively. Like the reason why you see Fox so confident on Fox Puff is because like a lot of players just don't make the reads. You know, they don't know when to do the full out call out. They don't know when to do up tilt call out. They don't know when to call out run out shine. And then you see HBox, you know, take his time a little, make that necessary read, get that rest. And that is something that takes years and maybe even a decade's worth of experience to really get that down to a science. And you know, stuff like now that really does help, but man, it's scraps. Man.
And honestly, just the punish was just so clean. Like he just killed him when he grabbed him, like pretty much every time that last game. So if you're just getting destroyed and punished like that, it's gonna be hard to win.
Man, those up airs. Like I don't think he necessarily read him, but like still, it's impressive to see. It's also impressive to see his gimp. How did you see a drill gimp?
Drill was so smart.
Yeah, because if you go for a shine, it's possible that Puff could tech that. So that drill, so smart.
Yeah.
He had no jump to cancel that with. Anyways.
You unstale about your moves.
Anyways, we see HBox kind of doing his thing, controlling his space. That's also like if HBox doesn't need to like find a reason to scrap necessarily, he's also just really good at just controlling his space. You know, all we saw there, center, bury you.
Oh.
Swat you away.
Oh, that down throw is really good when they're near the ledge too. Kind of limits the options they have.
Oh, there's that pound. Yeah, but it doesn't get it didn't knock down, so.
Yeah.
Gotta do it at the right percents.
Right.
That is like the rough part about this matchup is that if Fox isn't at knockdown percent, it's definitely very clearly that Fox wins.
Oh, really good shine stall, like the exact right amount of time. I can't believe HBox drifted back there. Everyone was surprised by that, including Medz, who was completely unready for it.
Yeah, you have to try to expect the unexpected sometimes.
What is that?
Try to read that side B. I don't know what that up air was about, honestly, but I did like the first idea where he covered A's side B.
He was just doing improv, man. He was completely improvising there.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? Down throw. Why not?
Yeah. And you know, that random up air, like I don't know what that was supposed to cover, but maybe he thought that Medz would like air dodge up somehow and then get like a really sick up air combo off of that.
That would have been sick.
What's a more likely explanation is probably misinputted, but you know.
Could be.
Instead, finds a scrap yet again. That S smash. So good, man. Like you really can't like it's so hard to like not be impressed by that. It's like, wow, like you just straight up, because you know, back in the day people didn't really like fully respect HBox because all you would do is just like camp up there, you know, kind of reminiscent of what he's doing right now. But like, you know, when you mix in like the hard reads like that, like you can't help but respect that. And that's how you have to beat Fox, is that you need to call out certain patterns that they do with hard call out scraps and high rewards, up air and grab and S smash.
Yeah, and like every puff is like calling out approaches and walling and stuff, but HBox is calling out like retreats, running away, and that's what makes someone terrifying to play against in neutral. You just feel like you have no option.
Like a pound.
Yep.
It's just too bad he didn't get a kill off of it, but that could have been game right there.
Yeah, and honestly, like even getting the kill isn't completely necessary because you just threaten that pound. It just constrains what Fox can do.
Yeah, exactly. We are seeing HBox having a lot of trouble finishing off the stock, so there's actually a high likelihood that Medz could take this game.
Oh, he definitely could.
Yeah, because like Hungrybox has won similar amount of neutral the last 2 games. It's just like he's not killing off of it. And what?
Oh, that's a kill. Oh, the pop off.
Perfect cut in, Iggy. Perfect.